Hello, hello, good people. Welcome back to This Morning. I am Chayla Mendes, and are you wide awake? Midway in your preparations? Who knows where you're at, but we're hoping that you're having a great day. And with that said, I have something special for you. I went to a Christmas market that happened on Sunday, and let me tell you, it was nothing short of amazing. But hey, you know what? Seeing is believing. Let's go check it out. All right, St. Lucia. So yes, I did make it here to Handmade St. Lucia. Thank God for Simone and the team. How are you, Simone?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm feeling really good and super thrilled because there's so many local businesses that I didn't know. So this is like a hub to discovering the talent that we have here. And I know it's being brought to us by the Sandals Golf and Country Club. So tell
In
us,
Kappa State, yes.
in Kappa State. So tell us about why this idea. I mean, this is perfect timing for Christmas.
The whole point of the show is really just to give artists a venue and a location to meet the public, right? The event is free. Yeah, so it's really just a great venue for artists to come together, show what they have for Christmas, show what they're doing all year round, but really just to give people the opportunity to come and buy Christmas gifts, show a new side of St. Lucia, a new dynamic of St. Lucia to their friends locally, their families locally, but of course their family and friends abroad as well. Because it's not just here that we're giving gifts, unfortunately, sometimes. You know, the pocket has to stretch to abroad.
Right.
So it's really just a good day just to come out, have some fun. The kids have the bouncy castle going non-stop. But just to come out and have a good time and see friends who you haven't seen in a long time, reconnect over some shopping and retail therapy.
Yeah, now you know what? Perfectly said, because it is definitely retail therapy. Of course, I'm picking myself up some goodies, but I'm also shopping for friends, family, and practically everybody else who is here. This is what they're doing. And then you run into a friend and another. It took me like 20 minutes to get out from the first section just because I kept meeting so many people that I know. And everybody is also bringing out the festive spirit. So
Yes.
people are so excited.
Exactly.
And I just think the discovery of things that are happening right here that we didn't know of, we didn't realize.
Yeah,
is
there's
even
so
more
many
exciting.
vendors that are here, so many artisans that are here that you're just not seeing everywhere else. You know, we took a lot of time in focusing on doing different things, trying to find arts and crafts that are not being done repeatedly. So if there's one person doing, you know, one particular thing, it's not 20 of them doing in the same sort of space. So that we have a large variety of just people showcasing what they do and the fabulous work that's happening here in St. Lucia that we're not getting the opportunity to see. So it's really just a matter of people coming out and supporting us because it's so much to see here.
Good stuff. Now, the other thing too, this is not the first year this has happened. No. I missed last year.
This is year two.
Right,
This is year two.
I knew I missed last year, so I'm here for year 2.
Yeah.
If you missed today, sorry, but hopefully year 3 you'll be here, and I know it's gonna be bigger and better
Yeah.
because people don't want to go home right now.
Exactly. So it's, you know, after 4, we end at 5, but, you know, people are still streaming in. So come out to see us next year. It will be in December again. It is a Christmas gift marketplace. It is a really exciting opportunity to get everything you need under one roof.
Now we know we don't have to go online, go to Amazon, etc. because we have so many great options right here under our noses. So I'm just letting you know, look out in the next couple days, coming weeks, as we count down to Christmas, a lot more locally inspired gift ideas, as we're going to feature so many more local artisans, business persons. Hey everybody, good morning to you, St. Lucia, and let me tell you, it smells really good in here, and I have to thank a new friend of ours. We have Lisa Villa here. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Thank you for the invitation today.
Well, I'm super excited. You know, another great way to start your morning is with a good, and I stress on the word good, a really good cup of coffee. And Lisa is a lover of coffee, and something really special is happening in St. Lucia. And as you can see, we have a brand here, and it's again in St. Lucia. We have Le Verrier. So, Lisa, I'm thrilled. I'm happy that I met you, ran into you, and this is an exciting project happening here in St. Lucia. So, what is it that we need to know about Le Verrier?
Well, first of all, let me tell you about Mr. Le Verrier. He was one of the largest coffee growers here in St. Lucia back in the late 1700s and early 1800s. And really, we read this book by Mr. DeVoe about coffee grow. It was the history of St. Lucia. And then within the book, it talked all about the coffee and the coffee growing in St. Lucia. So we were really kind of thinking of a project that we could do here in St. Lucia and really engage with the community, something fun, something historical, something cultural. And after reading the history book, we thought, we'll do something with coffee. So that's growing coffee, a coffee museum, and a coffee roastery down in Soufriere.
Now, the exciting part of this, especially for me, when I met you, was learning a bit of our coffee history, because there's a lot of things that's documented and widely known, but I don't think we ever really stopped to focus or bring to light our coffee history. We talk about the bananas and other things here, but we've never really, at least for me even, stopped to know what our coffee history is.
And it is significant. So between St. Lucia and Martinique, the two islands supplied 50% of the coffee that was consumed in Europe back in the 17 and 1800s.
Wow.
A remarkable history. And it was actually excellent coffee. We don't have any proof of that by any beans that were left over from the period, but we do know that St. Lucia has this remarkable soil. It's a volcanic soil.
Right.
And they have areas in St. Lucia where the altitude is quite high, and it's the perfect conditions for some of the best coffee in the world.
Wow. Now, even with this, I mean, what is the format and the phases that's going to be unfolding with making this happen?
Okay, so our phase one is to roll out the two lines of coffee. One is medium roast, the other one is roasted to a dark roast, and that would be the Independence edition for the Independence in 2019.
Yes.
So we would be selling that, and along with that, we would be promoting the history of coffee in St. Lucia, and that is as our roastery and our museum is being erected down in Soufriere.
Okay.
So we expect the structure itself to take about a year, but in that time, everyone should hear about us.
Right, definitely. And another good aspect of this, so Soufriere is going to be the hub for this and what's happening. And I know you're employing people down there, you're teaching them, and I know there's a lot of good skills. There's a lot of patience required when it comes to coffee growing, picking, harvesting as well.
Yes, yes. We intend to give the seedlings to the farmers that are interested in working in this coffee co-op. We will also provide them with the fertilizer that's necessary, and it'll be an organic fertilizer. And we will help them as much as needed. We'll motivate them along the way to care for their coffee plants until it's time to harvest.
It's going to be on the map because I can imagine where this can go, the growth and what it can do for everybody, the island as well too. So I'm sure there's a bigger vision with this as well.
Yes, there is.
Now, I want to touch base and make mention because I absolutely love your hat. And again, because I'm just learning once Lisa is around, you also told me this is very significant, especially in Colombia, correct?
Correct. So the harvesters, they typically have to have a head covering because it's warm. And so this is one of your more chic cafetel hats. And so they're sold widely in Colombia. And I know that there's weavers here also in St. Lucia. So I'm hoping that we can come up with a St. Lucian type of coffee cafetel hat.
Nice. Now, that's what I love. And it's very chic, as you said, very trendy too. And I had no idea prior to this that, it also had this significance. So I should have figured everything is coffee related with you stopping by today. But you know what? I'm so happy that you're able to take the time and come out here, help us enlighten St. Lucia. So we have something to look forward to. If people want to follow this process, know where things are, at least stay up to date as phases unroll, how are they able to follow or be in contact?
So we will have an Instagram page soon.
Okay.
What we have right now is a web page, so it's leverriercoffee.com. And there are videos on that web page. There are photographs. There'll actually be the event that was at Sandals Golf Course, made in St. Lucia last week. So we'll have some photographs of that as well.
All right, perfect. Well, Lisa, thank you so much for stopping through. We want to say Special good morning to everybody who's part of your team, everybody who's making this come to light. And St. Lucia, we have something to look forward to. So remember the brand, remember the name, Le Verrier. And for all our coffee lovers, then soon you should be able to, sit down and enjoy some authentic St. Lucian quality coffee.
Correct.
All right, well, Lisa, thank you again.
Thank you.
And St. Lucia, we will see you very soon.